Have you ever felt a deeper energy inside you, like a quiet storm brewing, one that goes beyond the usual drive for success or happiness? This energy, this force, isn't just about getting ahead, it's about owning something unique to you, a combination of elevated sexual and spiritual power that sets you apart. You're here because you know there's something different about you, something that others don't quite understand. They may sense it, maybe even fear it, but you know it as your unique power. And the first step to truly owning this power is to embrace the transformation that comes with it. Let go of the old ways, and instead, lean into your authenticity. You're not here to blend in or play by rules that don't serve you, you're here to own your unique journey. As you step into this transformation, you'll find yourself breaking free from the old ways, those outdated pieces of conditioning that no longer align with your true self. Society taught us to treat others as we'd want to be treated. But as you've grown, you've realized that this rule doesn't always honor your energy or protect your strength. Instead, you're shifting toward a deeper, truer approach, one that honors how others really behave, not how you wish they would. This isn't about retaliation, it's about respect, respect for yourself and the boundaries that keep your energy intact. Aligning with people's true actions, instead of just their words or intentions, brings you closer to living authentically. You no longer need to fit into a mold, you're shaping your own reality. Authenticity, though, isn't just a catchphrase. It's a way of living where instinct leads the way, where your reactions come not from fear or conditioning, but from an inner knowing of what you deserve. When you live authentically, you see relationships differently. You recognize the difference between setting boundaries and simply retaliating. This isn't about revenge or proving a point, it's about standing firm in what you know to be right for you. Authenticity becomes your compass, and your instincts guide you in each interaction, protecting your energy and preserving your sense of self. With this authenticity comes clarity. And with clarity comes detachment, a powerful, often misunderstood tool. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care, it means you refuse to be consumed by the chaos around you. By embracing clarity and detachment, you're able to focus on what truly matters. Superficial relationships fall away as you gain a laser-like focus on your purpose. You realize that not everyone is meant to journey with you, and that's okay. Detachment, in this sense, isn't about loneliness, it's about self-preservation, a necessary boundary that shields your energy and keeps you grounded on your path. And in this clarity, you rediscover something almost magical, the primal instincts of your childhood. Back then, before society's rules took over, you moved by instinct, you felt deeply, and you reacted honestly. That raw energy is still within you, waiting to be tapped. By peeling back the layers of conditioning, you reconnect with this vitality, allowing you to live with a power that is both simple and profound. This instinct, this primal connection to who you truly are, is a gift. It's what lets you experience life fully and deeply, without the filters of society's expectations. You're stepping into the path of the chosen one, and with this path comes a unique responsibility. There's strength required here, strength that goes beyond physical endurance or intellectual prowess. This is the strength of the spirit, the strength of resilience. As a chosen one, you're led by inner guidance, by a sense of purpose that's hard to describe but impossible to ignore. You're walking a road less traveled, one that requires courage, wisdom, and a steadfast connection to your inner self. As you grow, you'll notice certain relationships no longer serve you. Some people drain your energy, pulling you back into the patterns you've left behind. Letting go of these connections isn't easy, but it's necessary. Boundaries become your protection, your way of preserving the energy needed for your true path. When you release what no longer serves you, you step into a space of liberation. This is your energy, your journey, and no one has the right to diminish it. In this journey, detachment becomes a key skill, one that strengthens your self-respect and gives you clarity. It allows you to protect your energy without shutting yourself off from the world. Detachment isn't about isolation, it's about resilience, about recognizing that your value doesn't depend on anyone's approval or validation. You are whole within yourself, and detachment helps you maintain that wholeness. To truly own your power, you must reconnect with the primal instincts that have been subdued and hidden under layers of societal conditioning. These instincts are the parts of you that have remained untouched, raw, and pure, waiting to be reclaimed. They are the voices inside that push you to act boldly, to take risks, and to step into your most authentic self. By tapping into these instincts, you begin to strip away the limitations that have been placed on you by years of expectations and norms that are not truly your own. These instincts represent your most liberated self, free from the filters and masks you may have adopted over time. When you connect with them, you find a wellspring of courage and intuition that can guide you through every decision and challenge in your life. You begin to live from a place that is deeper, more honest, and more in tune with what you genuinely desire. This reconnection is not a superficial adjustment, it is a fundamental realignment with who you are at your core, making each moment of life feel richer and more meaningful. Reclaiming these instincts isn't just a passing phase or an occasional practice, it's a lifestyle choice that changes how you approach every aspect of your existence. When every action and decision is guided by this unfiltered connection to your inner self, you live a life that is more vibrant and true to your purpose. You no longer follow a script or live by someone else's rules. Instead, you create a path that is uniquely yours. This journey back to your instincts and true self is a continuous process that demands courage and commitment, but it rewards you with a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and deeply resonant. Standing here, on the edge of your purpose, you recognize that your entire life has been leading up to this point. Every experience, every hardship, and every triumph has been a stepping stone, refining and molding you into the resilient individual you are now. Each struggle has served a purpose, each loss a lesson, adding layers of strength to your spirit. This moment, this realization, marks the culmination of everything you've faced and overcome, proving that you are indeed ready for what lies ahead. In this space, where all your past encounters converge, you see that nothing has been in vain. The challenges you've faced were not setbacks, they were preparations, toughening you up for the road that lies before you. It's not an easy road, there will be hurdles, and there will be moments that test your will. But you now understand that every experience has equipped you for this journey. With each step you take, you are moving closer to the life you've always known was meant for you. Embracing this resilience is crucial, as it fuels your journey forward. Your inner strength, forged by adversity, becomes the foundation on which you can build a life of purpose and fulfillment. With this strength, you can face any obstacle that comes your way, confident that you have already been through the refining fires. You are here for a reason, and each step forward, no matter how difficult, brings you closer to living out that purpose fully and unapologetically. As you continue down this path, it becomes clear that your journey is not solely about your personal growth. By stepping into your power and embracing your authentic self, you are paving the way for others to do the same. You are a beacon, a source of inspiration to those who might still be struggling to find their own path. Your courage to live authentically serves as a testament to what is possible when one refuses to settle for anything less than their true potential. Sharing your story, then, becomes an act of generosity and empowerment. You don't share for validation or approval, you share because you understand the transformative power of your journey. Your words, your experiences, have the power to spark change in others who are ready to step into their own truth. Through your vulnerability and openness, you show others that they too can rise above limitations and embrace their unique path. Your growth and evolution radiate outward, impacting those who cross your path, reminding them of their own potential. Let them see what can be achieved when one fully owns their power and refuses to live a life of compromise. By being unapologetically yourself, you give others permission to do the same, lighting the way for them to discover their own strength and purpose. In this way, your journey becomes a collective one, a ripple effect of empowerment that reaches far beyond yourself. And as we close, I invite you to affirm this journey by writing 777 in the comments. It's a simple action, but it symbolizes a commitment to stepping into your power and embracing the path ahead. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all here, moving forward, supporting each other in the journey of transformation and growth. So go ahead, type 777, and let's keep moving forward, together. If you've ever felt the sting of public humiliation, if you've been unfairly judged or misunderstood, this message is for you. Maybe you've walked through a storm of whispers, where lies and accusations rain down on you, tarnishing your name for no fault of your own. It's a hurtful and lonely place to be. But today, I want you to know, there is hope, there is justice, and above all, there is strength within you that no one can take away. In the next few minutes, we're going to dive deep into how you can rise above, find resilience, and claim the divine justice that is yours. So if you've ever been treated unjustly, or felt the weight of judgment upon you, stick around. This message will be a guide to help you not only move past it but find purpose and growth in it. And if this resonates, I invite you to write 777 in the comments as a symbol of claiming your resilience and faith. Imagine this, you're living your life, doing your best, holding yourself to a high standard. But suddenly, a whisper starts. Maybe it's because of someone's jealousy or their insecurities. They begin to twist truths, spread lies, and soon those whispers turn into judgments. You find yourself under a spotlight, but not for the right reasons. People look at you, and you know what they're thinking. It's a humiliating experience, an ordeal that tests every part of your being. You feel stripped of your dignity, like every piece of your character is being dissected by people who don't even know you. And yet, you know that deep down, this isn't your fault. This storm didn't come because of anything you did wrong, but because someone else couldn't stand the light you carried. Their envy, their insecurity, it spilled over onto you, hoping to dim what you shine. But here's the reality, you are stronger than their judgment, and this is not where your story ends. You might feel like nobody sees the truth. But there is one who does, God. He knows your heart, He knows the purity of your intentions. He sees the injustice, and He is the one who has already cleared your name in ways you may not yet understand. Every lie that's been spread about you, every judgment cast your way, is already known to Him, and He is the one who ensures that truth always prevails. Those who try to break you will face their own reckoning, not because you wished harm upon them, but because divine justice is a force that cannot be denied. This is not a matter of revenge. It's about restoration. It's about the truth coming to light in a way that only God can orchestrate. Every piece of your story will be restored, every false judgment will dissolve, and you will no longer be defined by anyone else's lies. You will be defined by the truth that is rooted deep within your spirit, a truth that no one can touch or tarnish. And as you walk forward, something miraculous happens, you grow. You evolve. This trial, this fire, does something remarkable within you. It builds your character, it fortifies your spirit. You begin to understand a strength within yourself that you might never have realized if it weren't for these challenges. You're no longer just the person you were before, you're transformed, mentally, spiritually, and even physically. You stand taller, your spirit more resilient, your purpose clearer than ever before. Faith has become more than just a word, it's a foundation. Through every painful moment, you've drawn closer to your purpose, refining yourself, becoming the person you were meant to be. You've let go of bitterness, and you've allowed grace to guide your healing, realizing that every hardship you faced was, in some way, preparing you for a greater calling. And here's what's truly powerful, people start to notice the change in you. The lies and accusations that once surrounded you begin to fade. People see the strength that lies in your authenticity, and they start to question the stories they once believed. Your true self is emerging, unfiltered and undeniable. The past judgments can no longer define you, and the truth of who you are shines so brightly that it erases the shadows of doubt. You are no longer who others said you were. You are who you've always been, yet now, with a deeper strength, a clearer purpose. The narrative shifts, and even those who judged you begin to see the truth for what it is. Remember, God has a plan, and it's one that no human judgment can alter. Those who doubted you, those who spread rumors, they have only missed out on the blessing of knowing your true self. Your path is blessed, and every setback, every trial was not meant to break you but to build you. And the blessings meant for you are protected, they are guarded by divine hands, meant only for those who see you for who you truly are. Your path may not always be easy, but it is guided with purpose and grace. Each struggle, each tear, and every sleepless night have not gone unnoticed. God has been there, seeing you through the darkest hours, recognizing the immense strength it took just to hold on. This journey hasn't been without its hardships, yet every trial has shaped you, refined you, and prepared you for the blessings ahead. Know that you are never alone on this path. Every step is guided by a loving hand that has charted a way specifically for you. There is a profound purpose in your journey, even if it's hard to see in the midst of struggle. Every hardship, every challenge you face, serves as a building block towards something greater. It's easy to feel lost or uncertain at times, but stand strong in the understanding that there's meaning woven into each experience. You are not defined by the obstacles or the people who doubt you, but by the unwavering faith that keeps you moving forward. This purpose is not only for your growth but also for those who witness your journey, seeing in you a reflection of God's goodness. And let this truth anchor you: no one can take away the blessings that are meant for you. They are uniquely yours, gifts reserved for your journey alone. While others may try to undermine you or question your worth, remember that the strength and resilience you carry are evidence of a divine purpose. Your blessings are not given by others, and they cannot be taken by others. They are bestowed by a higher power who sees every moment of sacrifice and strength. You are exactly where you are meant to be, even if it feels difficult or uncomfortable. Every experience you've encountered, good or bad, has served to shape and prepare you for a higher calling. Stand firm in the understanding that you are walking a path paved with purpose, even when the way is unclear. You are not here to be defined by those who would pull you down. Instead, you are uplifted by the strength of your faith. Let this faith become the foundation on which you stand, knowing that God's hand is upon you. He has placed you here, not merely for yourself, but as a beacon of His love and strength for others to see. Every struggle you overcome becomes a light, a testament that illuminates the path for others. Your resilience is not just for you, it's a message to the world about the power of faith and inner strength. When you continue to stand, even in the face of trials, you reflect the profound resilience God has placed within you. And as you stand firm in this faith, you radiate a light that shows others what it means to trust in something greater, inspiring them to find strength within their own lives. Let this journey be a testimony to what faith can accomplish. Your character speaks louder than any false words or accusations ever could. While others may have cast stones, judging you from their limited perspective, you've chosen a higher path. You didn't allow negativity to define you or stoop to retaliate against those who misunderstood you. By staying true to your values, you've shown an uncommon strength that speaks volumes about who you really are. This is a strength not everyone has, to hold on to integrity in the face of challenges, and it's a gift that God has placed within you. You've maintained your path with dignity and grace, even when others tried to tear you down. It takes courage to stay silent when others misunderstand you, to refuse to mirror the judgment that is cast your way. But you have chosen to focus on truth rather than retaliation, knowing that your worth isn't determined by others' opinions. There's a rare power in this choice, in staying rooted in who you are, unshaken by outside perceptions. This inner strength, this quiet resilience, speaks louder than any words could. Let go, not as a sign of weakness, but as an expression of your true strength. Forgiving those who have hurt you doesn't mean you are okay with what happened, it means you are choosing peace over resentment. Letting go is a powerful act of self-respect, a way of saying that you deserve freedom from the chains of bitterness. Forgiveness is not about them, it's about you, about allowing yourself to step into a future unburdened by the weight of past pain. In choosing to forgive, you claim your right to a life filled with peace and light. So here's where we stand: you are stronger, wiser, and more resilient than any trial you've faced. You are walking a path of divine purpose, and God is proud of the strength you've shown. Every tear, every hurt, it has all brought you closer to a life filled with abundance, with blessings beyond measure. You are meant to rise, not just for yourself but as a beacon for others. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. The universe is on your side, guiding you, protecting you, and honoring the strength you've shown. If you believe in this message, if you're ready to claim this strength, write 777 in the comments. Let it be a symbol of resilience, a mark of faith, and a declaration that you are moving forward, free and blessed. Have you ever felt like the weight of the world is pressing down on you? Like every obstacle is meticulously placed in your path to break you? What if I told you that these challenges are not random but carefully designed tests, shaping you into the powerful, unstoppable force you're destined to be? Today, we'll uncover why you are uniquely chosen, how your struggles are the key to your resilience, and the divine purpose guiding your life. Stick with me until the end, and you'll discover the incredible strength that's been within you all along. You are not like everyone else. You've likely felt it, an inexplicable sense that your journey is different, more demanding, and often misunderstood by those around you. This is because you carry a divine mission, a purpose greater than what most can comprehend. Every challenge you face is a tool, sharpening your mind, spirit, and will. The question isn't why these challenges exist, but rather, how will you rise above them to fulfill your higher calling? The forces working against you are relentless, aren't they? Whether external, criticism, rejection, and betrayal, or internal, self-doubt, fear, and fatigue, they seem tailored to break you. But here's the secret: the size of your opposition reflects the magnitude of your destiny. The greater the resistance, the greater the breakthrough ahead. Every obstacle is dual in nature. While darkness seeks to derail you, divine protection surrounds you. Your struggles are not punishments, they're proof of the immense potential lying dormant within you, waiting to be unleashed. Even in your loneliest moments, you are never truly alone. The divine presence surrounds you, a silent yet powerful force that stands vigil over your every step. This presence includes God, your ancestors, and spiritual allies who walk beside you through the shadows and the light. They are more than just companions, they are your protectors, watching over you with an unwavering gaze. Every challenge you face, every trial you endure, is tempered by their unseen support. These divine allies shield you from dangers you cannot perceive, acting as a fortress of protection against the chaos of the world. Their strength is not passive, it is fierce, resolute, and deeply committed to ensuring that you remain safe and aligned with your purpose. Even in moments of despair or doubt, their energy envelopes you, reminding you of your worth and guiding you toward the light. You are never abandoned, even when it feels like the world has turned its back. Their love and guidance are constants, a presence that ensures you remain steadfast on your path. They do not let you fall aimlessly, instead, they hold you upright, redirecting you when you stray and helping you grow stronger with every step. But these divine forces don't merely protect, they guide you in ways both subtle and profound. Their influence comes in whispers, a song on the radio with lyrics that seem tailored to your situation, a dream filled with symbols that linger in your mind, or a sudden opportunity that feels like fate intervening. These signs are not coincidences, they are messages designed to keep you aligned with your higher purpose. Every nudge forward, every synchronous moment, is their way of urging you to step into your destiny. The co-creation of your life is a partnership between you and these spiritual forces. They provide the framework, but it is your courage and effort that shape the masterpiece. Together, you are weaving a future that reflects your true potential. In this sacred collaboration, you are not merely surviving life's challenges, you are being refined for greatness. Every sign, no matter how small, is evidence that you are being prepared for something extraordinary. Trust in this process and take each step with faith, knowing that the universe conspires for your success. This journey often feels like chaos, yet it is purposeful. The fatigue and emotional upheavals are part of the process of breaking free from old patterns. They strip away what is unnecessary, creating space for your true self to emerge. These difficult moments are not obstacles, they are invitations to step into a new level of consciousness and understanding. Each struggle you endure is a sign that something within you is shifting. Like a seed breaking through the soil, the discomfort is necessary for growth. Embrace these moments as evidence of your evolution, knowing that every tear, every sleepless night, is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to become. Your body, too, speaks the language of transformation. Physical symptoms such as headaches, changes in appetite, or overwhelming fatigue may seem like burdens, but they are profound signals of spiritual ascension. These sensations are your soul's way of communicating that deep shifts are taking place within you, even if you cannot yet see the results. Instead of fearing these symptoms, embrace them as signs of progress. They are not random or meaningless, they are evidence of a powerful inner reconstruction. Your body is recalibrating to match the higher vibration of your evolving spirit. Each ache and discomfort is part of this sacred process of alignment. These changes, while challenging, are worth celebrating. They remind you that transformation is happening at a soul-deep level. With every physical and emotional adjustment, you are shedding the old and stepping into the new. You are becoming the version of yourself you were always meant to be, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. You are not just healing for yourself, your transformation is a revolutionary act that breaks the chains of generations. The patterns of fear, pain, and limitation that have weighed heavily on your family for decades end with you. Your courage to confront and heal these wounds is a gift not only to yourself but to those who came before you and those who will follow. By facing and overcoming these cycles, you are rewriting the narrative for your lineage. You are proving that change is not just possible, it is inevitable when met with determination and resilience. Your strength becomes a beacon of hope, a living example that healing is attainable and that the burdens of the past do not have to define the future. Your transformation does not end with you, it creates a ripple effect. Every step you take toward liberation paves the way for future generations to live with greater freedom, joy, and purpose. Your healing is their freedom, and your legacy will be one of resilience, courage, and boundless potential. Grace under pressure is your superpower. Even in the face of overwhelming adversity, your ability to remain rooted and persistent transforms challenges into stepping stones. Every time you choose to keep going, no matter how tired or discouraged, you turn opposition into growth and pain into purpose. Resilience isn't just enduring, it's thriving despite the odds. Every battle you fight, every mountain you climb, is a testament to the evolution of your spirit. Look back and recognize how far you've come. Let that be your fuel to keep moving forward. You are not alone in this journey. There is a global community of chosen ones like you, each walking their own path yet connected through shared struggles and victories. Together, you amplify each other's strength, creating a ripple effect that echoes far beyond what any of you could achieve alone. Draw strength from this collective. When you feel weak, remember that others are fighting the same battles and that their victories fuel your own. Pause. Rest. Renewal is not a sign of weakness, it's preparation for what's to come. Every chosen one must understand the importance of divine timing. Trust that every delay, every pause, is perfectly orchestrated to prepare you for the next phase of your journey. When the time comes, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. Your readiness will meet opportunity, and you'll step fully into the power you've been cultivating all along. Your purpose isn't just about personal victory, it's about creating a legacy. Every challenge you overcome inspires others to face their own. Your story becomes a beacon, a light in the darkness, showing others the way forward. With each step, you fulfill your divine mission, leaving a lasting impact that extends far beyond your lifetime. This is your destiny, to uplift, inspire, and transform the world through your resilience. Your journey is not meant to be kept secret. Share it. Your courage, your victories, and even your scars hold the power to inspire others to embrace their own paths. By stepping into your role as a torchbearer, you empower others to rise and claim their divine purpose. And now, I want to hear from you. If this resonates with your soul, if you feel the fire of your resilience burning brighter, write 777 in the comments. Let the world know you're stepping into your purpose with unwavering strength. Chosen one, your resilience is a gift. Every tear, every struggle, every victory is a testament to the light you carry. Honor your journey, for it is shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. Remember, you are never alone. You are guided, protected, and destined for greatness. So rise. Embrace your divine purpose. And inspire others to do the same. The world is waiting for the light only you can bring. Welcome, chosen ones. In a world where so many wear masks to hide their true selves, the greatest threat isn't what's visible, it's someone who dares to live unmasked. That's you, the chosen ones. You shine with a light that exposes what others try so desperately to conceal. But this light, your authenticity, attracts not only admiration but also opposition. Today, we'll explore a silent yet profound spiritual war, one waged between the chosen ones and the narcissists. It's a battle that goes beyond words and actions, it's a clash of energies, of frequencies, of souls. And it matters now more than ever. Narcissistic traits are on the rise, creating a magnetic pull toward those who walk in truth. Why? Because your light exposes their shadows. Let's dive into this cosmic conflict and uncover how you can stand firm against these forces while continuing to thrive in your spiritual journey. At the core of this battle lies a spiritual truth: narcissists are shadows drawn to the light. They are captivated by the brilliance of chosen ones because it illuminates what they lack. Your authenticity, clarity, and inner strength shine in a way that makes them feel exposed. Narcissists thrive in illusion, building facades to shield themselves from their own emptiness. But chosen ones? You see through it. Your presence alone exposes their cracks, creating tension and unease. This isn't just a human interaction, it's a cosmic dance. It's light versus shadow, truth versus deception, energy versus energy. The stakes are higher than they appear because this battle impacts not just individuals but the spiritual balance of the world. Narcissists are drawn to your light like moths to a flame. Your authenticity and strength highlight their insecurities and shortcomings. Yet instead of seeking growth, they attempt to possess and tarnish your light. They want to dim your brilliance to feel less exposed in their own darkness. As a chosen one, you see through the masks they wear. You recognize the lies they tell themselves and others. This ability to see their truth is threatening because it undermines the carefully curated persona they've built. Narcissists fear exposure more than anything else, and your presence brings that fear to the surface. Narcissists thrive on manipulation, chaos, and control. They carefully craft scenarios where they can assert dominance, exploiting others' emotions and weaknesses to their advantage. Whether it's through gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim, their methods are designed to create confusion and dependency. By keeping others off balance, they maintain a sense of superiority, reinforcing their fragile egos. But chosen ones possess a unique spiritual immunity to these tactics. Your heightened self-awareness and unshakable sense of purpose make you impervious to their manipulation. Instead of being ensnared by their web of deceit, you see through their games with clarity and confidence. Your ability to remain grounded and aligned with your higher self disrupts their carefully laid plans. This disruption doesn't sit well with narcissists. When their usual strategies fail, it triggers frustration and desperation. They find themselves escalating their attempts to regain control, often resorting to even more chaotic and aggressive behavior. But the harder they try, the more ineffective their efforts become, as your spiritual strength remains unyielding. Narcissists rely heavily on external validation to fill an inner void. Their fragile self-esteem is like a bottomless pit, constantly demanding praise, attention, and recognition. However, no amount of admiration or approval is ever enough to satisfy their insatiable need for validation. This creates a cycle of perpetual emptiness that they are unable to escape. Your connection to a higher purpose and inner peace starkly contrasts their inner turmoil. Unlike them, you don't seek fulfillment from external sources but from within. This inner harmony serves as a mirror to their deficiencies, reflecting the authenticity and spiritual grounding they lack. It forces them to confront the void they try so hard to ignore. To a narcissist, your inner balance and fulfillment are both enviable and threatening. You embody what they desperately crave but cannot achieve. This contrast becomes a source of their resentment, as your mere presence challenges their carefully constructed facade of superiority and control. When faced with a chosen one, narcissists often react with desperation. Unable to control you, they see you as a threat to their dominance and self-image. In their eyes, your independence and strength are direct challenges to their fragile ego, pushing them to retaliate in increasingly aggressive and underhanded ways. They may try to provoke you by targeting your vulnerabilities, exploiting your emotions, or attempting to sabotage your success. Their tactics are calculated to destabilize you, dragging you down to their level of chaos. By doing so, they aim to validate their own dysfunction, seeking comfort in seeing others share in their misery. Yet what they fail to understand is that your neutrality is their greatest enemy. By refusing to react or engage, you deprive them of the emotional fuel they thrive on. Your calm and measured response disarms their manipulative tactics, leaving them powerless and exposing their own emotional instability. When you refuse to engage in their games, it's as though the narcissist loses their most potent weapon. Without your participation, their schemes fall apart, revealing the emptiness and desperation behind their actions. This lack of response not only frustrates them but also forces them to confront their own shortcomings. This frustration often drives narcissists to escalate their tactics, doubling down on manipulation and aggression. They may try harder to provoke a reaction, using more extreme measures to regain control. However, the harder they push, the more their vulnerabilities and weaknesses come to light. Their desperation becomes evident to everyone around them. At its core, this battle is one of frequencies. Chosen ones vibrate at a higher frequency, one of love, truth, and alignment. Narcissists, on the other hand, exist in chaotic, lower vibrations. This creates an energetic dissonance. They are simultaneously drawn to your light and repelled by it. This push-pull dynamic fuels their obsession with you. They want your light, but they cannot handle it. This creates a cycle of fixation, manipulation, and retaliation, a cycle that you, as a chosen one, can break by staying grounded and aligned. Narcissists live in a paradox when it comes to chosen ones. They both fear and admire you. They envy your authenticity and strength, yet they cannot understand it. This unresolved turmoil creates a dangerous cycle. Their admiration fuels their obsession, while their envy drives their resentment. This paradox keeps them locked in a spiritual battle they cannot win. Your greatest strength lies in your unshaken resilience. Narcissists may try to diminish you, but they cannot touch your essence. Your authenticity is your shield, and your self-validation is your weapon. You don't need external validation because you are aligned with a higher purpose. This alignment quietly dismantles the illusions narcissists create. By staying true to your path, you disrupt their influence and expose their shadows without lifting a finger. Your victory doesn't come through confrontation, it comes through unwavering alignment with your truth. Chosen ones, the world needs your light now more than ever. This battle with narcissists is not just about survival, it's about thriving. Embrace your spiritual strength, stay true to your authenticity, and remember this: you are not alone in this journey. If this message resonates with you, write 777 in the comments to affirm your spiritual alignment and declare your light. Subscribe to join this community of chosen ones, and let's continue to uplift and empower each other. Remember, your role in this spiritual journey is sacred, and your light is unstoppable. Stay aligned, stay empowered, and keep shining. The battle may be silent, but your victory will echo for eternity. Imagine this: someone throws away a lottery ticket, thinking it's worthless, only to realize later it was the winning ticket all along. That's you, chosen one. They didn't see your worth, didn't understand your value, and now, they're living with the regret. They fumbled you, and there's no going back. Today, we're going to break down why people fail to recognize extraordinary individuals like you, how their arrogance and misjudgments have led to their embarrassment, and why your glow-up is the ultimate revenge. Stay with me, chosen one, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why their regret is a reflection of your undeniable power. People often fail to see what's right in front of them until it's too late. Picture this: they're watching your life from a distance now, scrolling through your accomplishments, piecing together the moments they took for granted. The quiet confidence you carry, the resilience you've shown, the transformation you've undergone, it's eating them up. They didn't realize they had a one-of-a-kind connection, and now, all they can do is regret fumbling it. First, they mistook your calmness for weakness. They assumed your silence was submission, not understanding that your calm demeanor was a shield, not a weakness. You didn't waste energy on unnecessary battles. Instead, you conserved it for your glow-up. And now, as they witness your strength from afar, they're realizing that losing access to your controlled, grounded energy was a loss they'll never recover from. Second, they thought their validation defined you. They believed you needed their approval to feel worthy, that their opinions shaped your identity. But you didn't seek their validation. Instead, you stood firm in your self-worth, thriving without their recognition. Now, their regret stems from understanding they were never as important to your journey as they thought. Third, they underestimated your uniqueness, believing you were replaceable. They treated you as if you were just another connection, not realizing that your energy, your essence, is irreplaceable. And now? They're out there, trying to fill the void you left behind, failing miserably, because no one can replicate what you brought into their life. Fourth, they overlooked the value of your aura. Your presence has always been magnetic, captivating, and rare. But they misjudged it, writing it off as fleeting charisma. Only now, in your absence, do they see the depth and uniqueness of your energy. They're left with an emptiness that serves as a constant reminder of their mistake. Fifth, they doubted your resilience. They thought they could break you, that the challenges they placed in your path would stop you from rising. But you turned their obstacles into stepping stones. Watching you thrive without their support is their greatest embarrassment. They never expected you to be this unstoppable. Sixth, they misunderstood your forgiveness, taking it for foolishness. They thought your grace was a sign of weakness, but forgiveness was never about them, it was about freeing yourself. When they crossed your boundaries, you didn't retaliate, you simply moved on. And now, they're left regretting the access they took for granted. Seventh, they couldn't imagine you'd outgrow them. They put you in a box, convinced you'd stay at the level they were comfortable with. But you shattered their expectations, evolving into a version of yourself they can't even approach anymore. Now, they watch from the sidelines, consumed by the regret of underestimating you. They projected their insecurities onto you, trying to make you doubt yourself to avoid facing their own shortcomings. Every unkind word or undermining gesture was a reflection of their internal struggle, not your worth. Their criticisms weren't about your flaws, they were a desperate attempt to mask their own. They hoped that by making you feel small, they could feel larger in comparison, but you didn't fall for it. Instead of absorbing their negativity, you stood firm in your self-belief. You refused to let their words define you, and that strength forced them to look inward. Their attempts to shake your confidence only highlighted their own lack of it. While they hoped you'd falter, you became a symbol of resilience, holding a mirror to their deepest insecurities. Now, that mirror they avoided for so long is impossible to ignore. The more they tried to tear you down, the clearer their own unresolved issues became. Their embarrassment stems from the realization that their actions said more about them than about you. And as they wrestle with this truth, your unshaken confidence remains a testament to your inner power. They were caught off guard by your glow-up. Your transformation was not just physical, it was mental, emotional, and spiritual. They didn't see it coming because they were too focused on their outdated perceptions of you. They assumed you'd stay the same, never anticipating the profound growth you were undergoing. Your evolution was a testament to your perseverance and self-work. You chose to rise above the challenges, invest in your growth, and unlock your potential. The changes you made weren't for their validation but for your own fulfillment. And as you stand tall in your newfound power, they can't help but notice how much they underestimated you. Now, your presence shines brighter than ever, leaving them grappling with regret. Their dismissiveness and undervaluation are clear in hindsight, making them painfully aware of what they lost. Your glow-up is a reminder that you didn't just survive their doubts, you thrived beyond them. They believed you'd always be accessible. They took your time, energy, and presence for granted, assuming you'd always be there to meet their needs. To them, your availability was a given, not a privilege. They didn't realize that their entitlement was building a wall between you, brick by brick. But when you withdrew your energy, it hit them hard. Your absence became a stark reminder of the value you brought into their lives. For the first time, they felt the void you left behind, and the weight of their assumptions became impossible to ignore. They were forced to confront the reality that they had overestimated their importance in your life. Now, they're left reflecting on their behavior and the consequences of taking you for granted. Losing access to you has taught them a humbling lesson: relationships require mutual respect and effort. Meanwhile, your decision to prioritize yourself over their entitlement has only solidified your boundaries and self-worth. They thought you needed them to succeed. Their arrogance led them to overestimate their influence in your life, assuming your accomplishments were tied to their involvement. They saw themselves as the cornerstone of your progress, a belief rooted in their inflated sense of self-importance. This delusion blinded them to your resilience and innate potential. They didn't recognize that your strength came from within, not from their approval or assistance. Their false sense of superiority kept them complacent, convinced that you couldn't thrive without their guidance. They underestimated your ability to navigate challenges independently, mistaking your kindness or collaboration for dependence. Their perception of you was clouded by their own need to feel significant, causing them to misjudge your capabilities and undervalue your determination. This arrogance became their downfall, as they failed to see the reality of who you truly are. Their assumptions about your reliance on them were a reflection of their own insecurities. They weren't supporting you, they were projecting their need for relevance onto your journey. And in doing so, they set themselves up for a rude awakening. But your success has shattered that illusion. Each step forward proved you didn't need their validation to achieve your goals. You pushed through obstacles on your own, finding solutions and opportunities they never thought you could manage without their input. Every accomplishment became a quiet but undeniable statement of your independence. Your resilience and self-reliance became impossible to ignore. As you celebrated each milestone, they were forced to acknowledge the truth: you were thriving, not in spite of their absence, but because of it. The strength you cultivated came from the very challenges they thought would break you. Their assumed role as a necessary player in your success crumbled under the weight of your undeniable progress. What they once saw as your weakness now stands as your greatest strength. Your growth exposed the fragility of their inflated ego, as they realized their contribution, or lack thereof, had no bearing on your ability to succeed. And while they struggle with the sting of irrelevance, you continue to rise, proving that your power was always yours to claim. Now, they're left watching from the sidelines, grappling with the humbling reality of your independence. They can no longer claim credit for your achievements, nor can they deny the undeniable proof of your capabilities. Watching you flourish without them is a stark reminder of how misplaced their assumptions were. Their ego, once inflated with a false sense of superiority, now bears the weight of your success. Each step you take leaves them questioning their worth in your story, as their imagined influence fades into irrelevance. The realization is both humbling and painful, forcing them to confront the fact that they were never as essential as they believed themselves to be. And as your success continues to unfold, they're left with regret and self-reflection. They see now how much they underestimated you, how much they undervalued your determination and strength. The doubts they placed on you now reflect back on them, leaving them to wonder how they could have been so blind to the unstoppable force you've become. Finally, they never thought you'd walk away. They underestimated your ability to detach, believing they had a hold on you that couldn't be broken. But you left without hesitation, without drama, showing them just how dispensable they were in your life. Your absence is the loudest statement of your strength. Chosen one, they fumbled you because they never truly understood your worth. But their regret isn't your concern. You've risen above their limitations, grown beyond their expectations, and stepped into your power. Let their mistakes serve as a reminder of your resilience and value. If this message resonated with you, claim your power by typing 777 in the comments. Remember, you're unstoppable, and your next level is waiting. Stay blessed, chosen one, because the best is yet to come. Have you ever felt like people are inexplicably drawn to you, yet at the same time, they keep their distance? It's as if they're avoiding you, but not out of disinterest. Rather, it's something deeper, something they can't articulate. This isn't your imagination. There's a profound energy within you that stirs emotions, forces reflection, and even challenges those who cross your path. This is the energy of a chosen one. Your presence alone can inspire admiration, evoke awe, and even ignite resistance. But why? Why do they avoid you, yet feel an undeniable pull toward you? The truth is, your energy is not just ordinary. It's magnetic. It's transformative. It stirs something within others that they're often not prepared to face. And today, we're diving deep into the dynamics of this unique connection, why your presence has such an impact, and how you can navigate this divine assignment you've been entrusted with. By the end of this, you'll not only understand why people act the way they do around you, but also how to embrace and harness this gift for a greater purpose. The dynamic of connection and avoidance is one of the most perplexing aspects of being a chosen one. Have you ever noticed how some people seem bold and confident around others, but when they're in your presence, they falter? They become hesitant, almost vulnerable, as if stripped of their usual defenses. This isn't about you doing anything intentionally, it's your energy, your very essence, that creates this reaction. You are a mirror for their truest selves, reflecting both their light and their shadows. They may try to conceal this conflict with forced smiles or feigned indifference, but beneath the surface, there's a silent struggle. They feel emotions they can't explain, a mix of admiration and fear. It's as though they're drawn to your light but afraid of what it might reveal about their own darkness. And here's the fascinating part, their avoidance is often not rejection. It's self-preservation. Being around you forces them to confront truths they've buried deep within themselves. But make no mistake, what they feel goes far beyond superficial attraction or infatuation. It's not just that they think you're intriguing, it's a soul-level connection. It's as if their spirit recognizes yours, even if their mind can't comprehend it. They might envision unspoken futures with you, moments of clarity and transformation. Yet, instead of moving toward these visions, they hesitate. They retreat, unsure of how to handle the intensity of what they feel. And this hesitation is not a reflection of your worth, but a testament to the depth of the connection you inspire. Your energy is a catalyst for others. It's as if, by simply existing, you awaken something dormant within them, their hidden dreams, their buried aspirations, and even their unacknowledged fears. You become a mirror, showing them not only who they are but who they could be. And while this is a gift, it's also a responsibility. Because not everyone is ready to see themselves so clearly. Not everyone is prepared to confront their own potential or their own shadows. This is why your presence often feels intense to others. It's not that you're doing anything intentionally, it's the natural effect of your energy. You push people to see truths they'd rather avoid, to confront emotions they've tried to suppress. And while this can be transformative, it can also be unsettling. Some people may embrace this opportunity for growth, but many will resist it. They'll avoid you, not because they don't value you, but because they're not ready for the transformation you inspire. As a chosen one, this dynamic brings its own set of challenges. One of the most common is dealing with others' reactions to your energy. Some people might avoid you altogether, not because they don't care, but because being around you forces them to face parts of themselves they're not ready to acknowledge. Others may be influenced by external factors, friends, family, or societal pressures, that discourage them from connecting with you, even if they feel a deep pull toward you. Then there's the issue of misinterpretation. Your energy is so powerful, so unique, that people often don't know how to interpret it. They might confuse their feelings for you, projecting their desires or insecurities onto you. They may see you as a source of fulfillment, expecting you to fill voids that only they can truly address. And this can be exhausting. It's a heavy weight to carry, being seen not just as yourself but as a reflection of others' deepest hopes and fears. But despite these challenges, your role as a chosen one is a divine assignment. You were not placed on this path by accident. Your unique energy is not a coincidence, it is a purposeful reflection of divine love and an essential tool for awakening. This energy allows you to see through illusions, bring light to dark places, and inspire others to embark on their journeys of self-discovery. You carry within you the ability to spark growth in others, awaken self-awareness, and catalyze transformation in ways they might never have expected. However, this sacred mission does not mean you are responsible for carrying the burdens of everyone around you. Your role is not to save others but to serve as a guide and a beacon of light. Part of embracing your purpose is recognizing that you must remain strong in your own energy, even as you support and uplift those around you. This is not selfishness, it is self-preservation, a crucial part of being effective in your role. To truly step into your assignment, you must learn the power of discernment and detachment. Not every problem requires your intervention, and not every person is ready for the light you offer. By wisely choosing where to focus your energy and when to step back, you honor your purpose while protecting your own spiritual well-being. Not every connection is meant to last, and this truth is something every chosen one must come to terms with. The people who cross your path come with their own lessons, challenges, and levels of readiness. Some will be deeply transformed by your presence, while others may resist the growth you represent. This is not a reflection of your worth but of their current stage in life. Understanding this can save you from unnecessary pain and frustration. Your divine assignment is not to force change upon others. Transformation cannot be coerced, it must be chosen. Your responsibility lies in embodying truth and standing firm in your purpose. This means staying grounded, even when faced with resistance or misunderstanding from others. By holding your space with confidence and grace, you allow others the opportunity to grow at their own pace. By recognizing which connections are truly meaningful and releasing those that are fleeting, you protect your energy and stay aligned with your mission. Detachment is not about indifference but about trusting that everyone's journey unfolds as it should. When you let go of connections that no longer serve you, you create space for deeper, more fulfilling relationships that align with your divine purpose. Now, as we reach the conclusion, here's the most important takeaway: your energy is a gift. It's more than just a blessing, it's a sacred responsibility. You have been entrusted with a unique light, one that has the power to inspire and transform the lives of others. But this gift also comes with a call to nurture and protect it. Recognize its value and treat it with the reverence it deserves. Embracing your role means walking confidently in your journey, even when the road feels uncertain. Trust that you are guided by something greater than yourself, a divine presence that sees and supports your every step. This guidance ensures that you are never truly alone, even when your path feels isolating. By leaning into this trust, you can find strength and clarity in moments of doubt. Finally, remember this: you are exactly where you are meant to be. The challenges, the connections, the lessons, they are all part of your divine unfolding. Embrace the beauty and the weight of your role. Know that your energy is not misunderstood by the universe, it is perfectly placed and profoundly purposeful. Walk boldly in your light, knowing that your presence is a gift to the world. So, to all the chosen ones out there, let this be your reminder: you are a beacon of authenticity and transformation. You have the power to inspire, to awaken, and to lead by example. Share your story, stand in your truth, and trust that those who are meant to walk with you will find their way. And for those who feel this message resonate deeply, write 777 in the comments as a sign of alignment and a declaration of your journey. The world needs your light, and your time is now.